I found a way. And I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way, I found a way.
Good morning, JSerra. I'm Kendall Cup.
And I'm Amber Salas.
And this is the Liner Report. Let's start off today's show with some morning announcements.
Thanks, guys. In club news, the Environmentality Club will be meeting in the counselor's office for the first bottle cleanup on Thursday morning at 7 a.m. For all interested in the LEAD program, there will be a meeting Thursday at both lunches, and applications will be due on Friday. See Ms. Davis for more information. For all upperclassmen, if you're interested in leading a retreat, applications will be due to campus ministry this Friday. And finally, if you want to be a part of the swim program, there will be a meeting in the Lion's Den tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. That's all for today's announcements. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Nadia.
There's actually some pretty interesting events happening in the world right now.
Let's go to Jack and Katherine to find out the news.
Thanks, Kendall and Amber. Today in World News, one of our very own staff members' brother is swimming across the English Channel. To raise money for St. Mary's PICU, Dr. Parviz Habibi, the brother of Mr. Darling, is known as Eagle Ray among his peers and is expected to finish the swim later today.
On a sad note, Gene Wilder, also known as the original Willy Wonka, died yesterday at the age of 83.
Also at 83, Cookie the cockatoo died after its health took a turn for the worse, and it was believed to be the oldest bird of its kind.
In South Carolina, a person dressed in a clown suit has reportedly been trying to lure children into the woods near an apartment complex.
Well, on that lighter note, Kat, that's all the news we have for today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Jack and Katherine.
Hey Kendall, have you ever had a run-in with Miss Desmond?
I think almost everyone has at this point in the year.
I think I'd have to agree with that. But Miss Desmond actually has an announcement for all of our female students, so let's go check it out.
The school rule regarding skirts is that they cannot be higher than 3 inches from the top of your knee. Reason for that rule is because we hope that our girls are all very modest. They have every reason to believe that they are as competent in the world as a male is. We enforce it strongly because it's worth it that women realize that their mind and their heart is a greater identifier of who they are than the clothes they have on their back. You violate that rule the first time, you'll have a detention. The second time, you'll have a detention. The third time, you will have a skirt probation. If you're a repeat offender, you'll have the opportunity to wear. Those are the rules.
So you heard it here. Make sure you get those skirts down and try not to get any violations and follow the new dress code appropriately. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Miss Desmond. I'll remember to read the student handbook from cover to cover.
In other news, did you hear that the girls softball team has a new coach?
No, I have not. Who is it?
Actually, I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Before I came to JSerra, I actually was working in corporate America. I was working as a marketing manager, but I've also worked at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. I was a dean there for a while, as well as coached softball for the varsity and JV programs. What made me want to come to JSerra was the community, the faith-based foundation for all the students here. It really brings everyone together, and it really does feel like a family when you're here. My softball background is that I've been playing since I was 5 years old, so that's over 20 years of playing experience. I've coached high school for 3 years, and I played Division I softball at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. For this year, I really plan to create a foundation for the girls here at JSerra for the varsity softball program. I want to give them something that I didn't have during my high school experience, and I want them to really compete and have fun and really enjoy their time here in the softball program as well as at JSerra. Goals for this year, I really plan to have the girls perform well in the Trinity League. I don't want to define that by wins, but just perform well and have an overall successful season and have each of them really come out and be happy with the way that they perform individually and as a team. If you're interested in joining the JSerra softball team, please come by room 231 in building 2 or feel free to email me at kristen.pushcore@jserra.org.
Thanks, Cameron, for that segment.
So way back in the day in our freshman year, do you remember who your freshman crush was?
I think that needs to get revealed later on this week.
That's right, so everyone stay tuned to hear who our students' freshman crushes were.
And also, we'll find out what's going on with Colin Kaepernick.
Well, that's all we have for you today, JSerra. I'm Amber Salas.
And I'm Kendall Cup. Have a terrific Tuesday, JSerra.